Welcome to edition of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on the Bayern Farm. Alright, so we have a couple things going on today. We are ready to fertilize our field. I finished clearing up the... whoops. I finished clearing... just realized that it's empty. I just finished clearing up the rest of this field of straw. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of fertilizing. So before we do that, we need to fill up this machine first, our slurry tanker. So apparently I forgot to do that. Don't know why, but these things happen. I'm just going to get out of the tractor while it's filling that up. Oh, I have to be in it. That's painful. It's painful because it's allowed to refill this thing. Loud, loud, loud. There we go. Alright, well, that's fine. There's not that much there, so I'm just going to be quiet while it refills. Perfect. Alright, that's good enough. It'll come back and refill itself. And while we're here, we might as well refuel it as well, because it is going to need fuel. Alright, so some of the suggestions from last episode. Well, I guess it's not quite the last episode, but one of the last episodes. One of the suggestions was to get the JCB and use it on the farm here. And I think that is a good idea because it gives us another tractor, a more powerful tractor that we can use for some of the bigger equipment. For example, the Zune hammer, which we talked about earlier on, which was one of the things we would like to get into. That was something we would like to do. So in order to use that particular machine, you're going to need a tractor with the appropriate amount of power, of course. But as of right now, we don't have a tractor that could really do it really well, or really use that. Oops, really use the Zune hammer. I don't think. It doesn't say how much horsepower, but I get the feeling that 150 horsepower is not quite enough in order to use it properly, so that's just the feeling I have, at least. So, alright, so he should be good this time. There we go, perfect. So I'm going to let him do that. I'm going to let him fertilize the field. Now we have 70,000 liters of slurry, so that should be enough to do the whole field, but I'm not sure. Ooh, I could probably speed that up a little bit. Oh, that's good, actually. I should have enough to do the whole field, but we're going to find out. So, also, the other thing that would be nice is if we get a bigger, more powerful tractor, we will be able to get a bigger seeder as well, so it won't take forever to do this field off camera. That's another reason why. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. So, in order to get the tractor, one of the things we talked about doing was selling field 26 and 27. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So that gives us $146,000. I might as well sell that field even though we don't own it and it's not worth anything, but it's on here the map for whatever reason. And so now we have $146,000. So let's go take a quick peek. JCB. So the nice thing about the JCB, it's $100,000, $112,000, and it is, oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit my keyboard there, and it is a 300 horsepower tractor. So we actually could get this, and it's close to 300 horsepower. It's class as well. But the problem with this is it doesn't work well with Courseplay, and I'm probably going to use Courseplay. So I don't know why I even keep that one, but I know it doesn't work very well with Courseplay, and I've used it before as well. I was trying to stick to class, but honestly, I haven't found a good selection of class tractors. So one of the reasons why. So, all right, let's get this JCB, 306 horsepower, which is nice. 170 horsepower, $170 a day. It's a Fastrac, AGCO, JCB. Let's buy it. So we have $34,000 left. Let's ask the shop to deliver that to us ever so kindly. Beautiful. So this is what the JCB Fastrac looks like. Nice looking tractor. This is done by EuroDZN, I believe. Let me just check that. I'm pretty sure it's EuroDZN. Which is the same guys who did the Bobcat, if I remember correctly. Yeah, EuroDZN. Nice looking tractor. It's a North American tractor. It seems a bit narrow, mind you, but well, it's not too bad. But they got a good level of detail on this. It's pretty good. Alright, so let's hop in. This one actually has the manual ignition mod. And I think actually has a couple little cool features. As you can see, the dashboard lights up there. Let me just show you that again. So lights come on, dashboard lights up. Actually, even the gauges work on it. Wow, that's cool. And I believe the joystick moves. Oh no, I thought it did. Must be a different tractor. We do have a little bit of... No, it does move. I thought it did. This little dash right here does do something, but I already have a mod installed that keeps it in kilometers an hour anyway, so... And apparently the joystick does move, but not always. Only when you're changing gears, it seems like. Yeah. Alright, so we have a more powerful tractor now. Excellent. Moves nicely. It even comes with its... Does it have dynamic exhaust? It looks like it kind of does. Yeah, it does. It's a nice gradual dynamic exhaust too. Oh, nice. So we can use... So basically we can use this tractor for seeding if we want to. We can use this tractor for basically anything we need to do. Anything we can do on the farm at this point. Now I could theoretically sell this tractor right here, but we need the front loader, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. Actually, now that I'm over here, just unhook that. I had a good suggestion by Craft Farms. He suggested that I try and use the conveyor belt for the cows' solid manure. And I'm gonna go ahead and try that right now while I think about it. For this solid manure right here. And he suggested I do that, which is a good one. And let's give that a go. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but it's worth a try. Otherwise, we have no access to that manure at all, basically, which is kind of silly. Kind of silly. Let's hook that up. Perfect. So, let's go stick this in that manure pit. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense that the conveyor belt doesn't work, but maybe that conveyor belt works for something else, but it sure seems like it's supposed to work with that particular one. Missed. Somebody gave me, now that I think about it, someone gave me all of the German words, what they meant in English. I forget what your name is offhand. I want to say it's... I can't remember it. It's some sort of, I think it starts with a B for some reason. Anyways, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That is fantastic. I should have kept them up. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't keep them up, but we'll bring them up on my other screen. But rest assured, it was very helpful. I was like, oh, that's what everything means? So all I need to do now is remember it all. Which is easier said than done, I suppose. Where am I going with this truck? Let's go around the back way. Still haven't found the spot to give our cows water yet. I looked around. No dice, so for now our cows are not going to be... Whoa. Go ahead. For now our cows aren't going to get any water at all, so... Alright, so let's just... Yes, I can get the manure out of this with my conveyor belt. That's ridiculous. So what the heck is this thing for then? Missed... Oh, I forget. I'm sorry. The person who said what the things did mention it, I just totally forgot. I think mist was manure, if I remember right. And belladong, I want to say, is load, if memory serves, but... I looked at it briefly and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I was like, I should bring that up next time I make a video, and then I totally forgot to bring it up. Oh, well. I will have to bring it out for another video, or write it down or something. Because it's good to know. Now, one of the things I was thinking about doing as well... where's my pile of manure? It's way over here. I guess I should have gone the other way around. It's right here. Now, I don't know how much manure we actually have. I wonder how much. Because this is 10,000 liters and that's about 50,000 liters, I think it is. Should I not? Yeah, sure, let's do that. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about, where is it? Do I still have installed? Yes, getting one of these and putting it over there, so I could theoretically unload easily into a solid manure spreader if I needed to. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? It's only $6 grand. I think I'll hold off for now, but it's definitely something I'm thinking about. Getting one of those conveyor belt, well, bunkers with a conveyor belt built in, because then it'll actually work the way it's supposed to. Unfortunately, I don't know why. I'm not sure why the conveyor belt on this map doesn't work. Maybe I didn't download a mod I'm supposed to have. I don't know. That's entirely possible with some maps. I downloaded this map a while ago, I guess, and there's possibly a mod I don't have installed where I should, but there's always something. Perfect. Excellent. Got that taken care of. Good. Thank you, Craft Farms. That was an awesome suggestion. I wasn't sure if it was going to work, and it did, so that is super awesome. That sounded a bit strange. I don't normally say something like that. That was great. I love that suggestion. So that means I can get access to that, but it's kind of silly that I have to do that in order to get at it. So, kind of strange. Alright, so let's put this conveyor belt away. Let's put it up by our silage, which is where we're going to need it. We actually have not, our silage hasn't fermented yet either, actually. It's got the cover on it, and it hasn't quite fermented yet. And actually, the silage compactor worked very well. And we can actually use that with the JCB as well. Huh. Let's go take a quick peek at how compact this is. 10% maybe? 4, not even 10%. Not even 10%. So probably what will happen is I think everyone's good for now for stuff. But we will have to deal with that at some point. Let's check our stores. How much what do we got here? Total mixed rations, 24,000. Straw, grass, eggs. We don't have any eggs. Okay, that's fine. And sheep. We don't have any sheep. Chickens. We don't have any chickens. Pigs. Grain and earth fruits. Grain and earth fruits. How much would it cost us to get into sugar beets? No, not that. I don't want that. I don't want that for sure. Mods by machine type. No, why do I keep doing that? Mods by brand. Oh goodness. Here we go. Beet harvesting, so that would be 17, so that's 120,000 for that. And for sowers, that's planting potatoes. That's planting potatoes as well. I think this does sugar beets and maize. That's a possibility actually. And I think that's the smallest one too. Yeah. I thought there was a... I got the feeling there's another tab I'm missing for some reason that I skipped over or something. So that's a possibility as well, getting into sugar beets, but that would be specifically for our pigs. And I'm not sure. I have another sowing machine, and I can't for the life of me remember whether it shows sugar beets. I don't think this one does. It just says wheat, barley, canola. It does corn though, and grass, but it doesn't do sugar beets. This one does do sugar beets, but it only does corn and sugar beets, and that's it. Okay, well, it's good to know, I guess. Alright, so what is our levels in terms of... Let's just hook them up, this guy up, because I think I might need to do this again at some point. Let's turn him off. How far are we? Oh, yeah, he needs to be changed into field speed. Why is he not going maximum speed? I don't know. What is he doing? Why is he doing this? This is strange. Very strange. Very strange indeed. Alright. Who knows? It could be any number of reasons. Did he actually get around the whole field at least once? No. Really? He hasn't gone around the field once yet? I thought I set it to do a headlands. I can't remember. Yeah, so there it is. It's gone around here. Maybe just the way I was... Yeah, I must have stopped there. That's strange. Well then, I will have to fill them up. Huh. No problems last time, but, you know, have problems this time. Go figure, eh? So we do have 60 cows now. So what we could do, actually, is could get a couple more cows. Keep forgetting about this. We could get a couple more cows, or we could just wait it off for a bit and then head towards this, which is 130,000, and that. Not sure. I don't know where. I don't know which waypoint this guy's at. Oh, what's he doing here? He's stuck. I don't know which waypoint he's at, so I'll have to check that in a second. And turn. There we go. Maybe I'll have to change it over to the JCB on this, because that'll save me having to. Because whenever I get out of this tractor, it automatically turns off. It seems like, but the JCB doesn't for whatever reason. Well, it's because it's a manual ignition mod, but this one seems to turn off when I get out of it, which is fine, I guess. Why did he not? That's odd. Very odd indeed. Alright, so let's just see where he got down here. This is one of the fun things about Courseplay. It looks like he went down. And looks like he... How far did he get down here? Because he was driving back in the general direction towards the farm, so maybe he did something down here. Or was doing a... Yeah, okay. He's doing a headland down here, I guess. And he got down here, up here. Oh, okay. That's strange. And there. Oh, I see what he probably did. Wow, I guess he hasn't done a headland yet. Wow. Hey now. What are you doing there? Probably because I didn't turn him on. Sometimes it's kind of finicky. If you don't start him in the right place, it doesn't start fertilizing right away, but other times it's not a problem. That's strange. Fertilizer and cedar. Alright. Let's try this then. I wonder why he's being so strange. Had no problems with him before. Mod conflict is my guess. It's always a mod conflict. This is why we have... This is what happens when you have too many mods. Alright, so let's just do this. Only when recording, show waypoints with show all. So, you are supposed to come here as well, it looks like. But you're going somewhere else. Where are you going? What's it doing? That's strange. It has an offset, I think, as well, for some reason. Yeah. That's the other problem, apparently. Okay. And the reason why it has an offset, if you're wondering, is because what happens is when you use the forage harvester that we have, it will automatically offset based on the presets, I guess, for Courseplay. So let's see, is this the right direction for this? Yes, no. So now it's working fine. That's odd. Alright, so let's head. Let's go to the other edge over here. Because it needs to do the whole field anyways, but it's just so strange that it had that random problem where it's like, hey, let's not work properly. It happens. Part of playing Farming Simulator, I guess. Alright. There we go. Yeah. Oh, are you serious? That's why. Oh, I don't own this field. Yes, I realize I don't own this field. So that's why I didn't fertilize all that down here. So it did go on it. It did go past it, but it's like, you don't own this field. You don't get to fertilize this. Do not pass go. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Alright, so. Where is this? What number is this? That's too far into the course. Oh goodness me. These are the things you gotta deal with sometimes. Alright, so this should be going straight down. There. Jeez. That's ridiculous. Oh well. I wonder what... That's just strange. What's the next thing on the list of things to do? So, we have grass for our cows. We have total mixed rations for our cows. We need some silage, but we can't make any silage yet. Or we have to wait for the silage to be done. I suppose we could progress time, but not necessary quite at this time yet. Our cows aren't getting any lower, so let's just do a little bit of figuring. That's 130,000, so I need another 100,000 for that. Other option is this, which is 150,000, and we do have a tractor powerful enough to pull that too. And we do have a mod version of that too, now that I think about it, which is 160,000. So that's a possibility. Nope, don't need a fertilizer, don't need a sprayer, don't need a manure spreader, although we could. What's the prices like? This is 25, so we could get that one. We could get this one too, actually. Not the more realistic version, obviously, but could get that. And this is the other thing we want to get as well, which is the Zune hammer. And that's going to be 90,000 just for that. The question is, so far the biggest the most painful thing to do off camera really is the seeding, because it takes a long time, a lot longer than I thought. What other things do we have available to us? So if we're going to make this a dairy farm, oh, I picked this up too. I really needed to take a look at that. I haven't checked that out yet. What other options are there? This is the JCB weight. Looks kind of cool. Alright, so what do we have? Nope. Nope. Not happening. So apparently he's fine now. I don't know. Don't know why it was acting so funny there. Milk tank, we have 3,570 liters, which is good. Here, actually that's probably a good reason to, yeah, let's do that. Oh, my mind is all over the place. I apologize. Just the way I am sometimes. We're going to do this right now because there's two reasons. Because what was happening, remember I mentioned that bug where I was unloading this and it was just taken from the pile? Yeah, we're going to deal with that right now. Did I put the JCB in a group? No, not yet. Let's go over here, grab this, and let's just reset this. I'm going to show you how ridiculous it is to move this thing. I wish it was replaceable because it would make my life a lot easier, but it is one of the most ridiculous things to move. I'm not even joking. This tractor should be heavy enough, but we're going to find out in a second. So this is how you have to move this thing. So you can back up with a tractor like so, and you hook it up with a tractor. Yeah, I'm going to have to buy the JCB weight here. It's going to need it at some point anyway, so might as well buy it now. Alright, reset, and where did it reset to? Right inside. Figures. It's okay, you can drive right into it. Now this mod is, they call it T-conveyor mod, and I'm just going to push it, because you could, it's weird, because like, it's really heavy, but I can push it just like that, no problem. I don't understand it. If it were placeable, I would love it a lot more, but it is a little, what's the word people use? Derpy, I suppose, would be the word. And this is not even pointing the right way. That's annoying. That is rather annoying. And I wonder if I can hook it up backwards like this. It'll probably flip my tractor if I do it, though. Well, I guess we could do this. Yeah, I'm just driving right over it. That's annoying. Alright, well, this is not the way I really want to move this thing, but it's going to be the way I'm going to have to move it. Normally, I would do this off camera, and now you see why, because it looks ridiculous. Because it is ridiculous. Anyways, there we go. It's out of the way for the time being. I'll have to deal with that in a second. Yeah, so that's how you could move it like that, but it's not unplaceable. But when you go to pick it up on your 3-point hitch, you saw how heavy, like this tractor was coming off the ground, so. Ooh, that's a nice looking weight. Even says JCB on it. What do the lights look like? Oh, nice. Got work lights and everything. So, what I will do is, I'm just going to place it in the same, I'm just going to place it in the same thing. So this is the reason why I do this off camera, because it is a bit finicky, and it is a bit silly, but it's a kind of a cool mod. Like I said, I wish it didn't have to be done like this, but yeah, this isn't even heavy for this. Like, all right, yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'll do it off camera. Yeah, this tractor's kind of peppy, actually. I didn't realize how peppy it was. So actually, we can actually set this tractor to seeding. Now that I think about it, I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Oh man, it's like I've lost my brain today. Jeez. Alright, so let's set them to F38 seed 2.5. Good. Seeding. This tractor goes really fast. Holy cow. 60 kilometers an hour. Alright, so let's first point. There we go. Perfect. And it seems to work well with Courseplay as well. This is good. If it didn't work with Courseplay, I would be slightly annoyed. And let's change it to, because we did wheat last time, let's change it to barley. Let's change it to barley, and then we'll get some straw at least. There we go. And we're going to need to change the operating speed, because 14 kilometers is a wee bit fast. It doesn't have an internal... Oh, it does? No. It doesn't have the... Some mods that have the ALS limiter act really funny with Courseplay, but luckily that one doesn't. EuroDZN did a pretty amazing job. That's like the first time I've seen a JCB, I think. A decent one. I've seen some other ones that are kind of meh, but that's a really nice mod, so let's see how this guy's doing over here. He's done this, he's done this. Oh, he's done up until here. Good. Alright, I'm going to stop the episode there, because it's been enough silliness for me for today. I'll put that conveyor bunker in place, and it'll never move from there again, but I'll put it in place and then we'll go from there. Alright, so my name's Ian Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013. I apologize for a little bit of the silliness today. I don't like doing that on camera, but I thought I'd show you what it looks like to move that thing around. It's kind of a cool mod. It'd be cooler if it was placeable, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Alright, catch you guys later.